Because you're not just saying, okay, we're going to do precision medicine. This has been organized into two separate tracks here that NIH is pursuing.
Yeah, let me tell you about that. And again, this got unveiled in the State of the Union message when the president spoke exactly 2 sentences about precision medicine. But you could tell something was going on there. And you could see the people in the chamber sort of looking at each other like, well, what is that? Should we stand up? Should we not stand up? They all stood up. It sounded good. And then 10 days later, it was sort of clearer what this was with a much more detailed explanation of what we're trying to do. And you're right, it is 2 connected but distinct efforts. First part, which is focused on a much more immediate need and an opportunity, is focused specifically on cancer. Cancer is the place where precision medicine right now is in the most exciting and forward-looking space. And if any of you heard some of the cancer presentations today, you know what I'm talking about. Because cancer is, after all, a disease that happens after environmental exposures or heredity or who knows, but it comes about because of mistakes in DNA. So that cancer cells have an instruction book that's got glitches in it that's causing those cells to grow when they shouldn't. That's what cancer is. Cells that should have stopped growing keep growing, and they spread to other places. We've known about that for a long time, sort of as a description, but only recently have we had the ability to look inside the cancer cell, read the entire instruction book of a malignant cell, and find out what's driving it. And it turns out there is a manageable, although long, list of ways that good cells go bad, in terms of genes that would normally stop cell growth that get lost along the way. You can think of those sort of like the brakes in your car that just aren't there anymore. Or some genes that are supposed to promote cell growth, but they're supposed to stop, and they don't stop. Those are like the stuck accelerator. So we have those now pretty good ideas, but until very recently, if you developed cancer and you needed a treatment, the treatments you were getting, the chemotherapy, largely has been developed decades ago, without being able to take advantage of this new information about these pathways that are involved. New therapies now coming along very rapidly, dozens and dozens of them, are in fact targeted to that approach. So, to get to what this precision medicine cancer part is all about, the idea is to try to greatly expand the ability to find individuals whose cancers could be understood on the basis of analyzing their DNA, and those might be adults, they might be kids, and then give them the opportunity to have this sort of targeted therapy in a research basis so we know exactly what works, even come to the situation where maybe it's not one drug, it's a combination of drugs, and monitor very carefully to see what happens so that we learn why it works when it works and why it doesn't work when it doesn't work. That's a bold precision medicine approach to cancer, which we are ready to do now. And I think, given the president's personal concern about cancer, given his own family, and all of our concerns about this disease, this is such a great fit for the opportunity. We've right up to the moment ready to go there, and we should just do it.